you also a recipient of Ati Vishesh Seva Medal. So has that got something to do with your contribution in the CSD?
Yes, first of all, I got the Visist Seva Medal earlier when I served as in Central Command as a group captain, and of course, this for my work in the canteen stores department. In fact, it was General Bipin Rawat who was very keen for me to get the presidential award, and that is how I got the Ati Visist Seva Medals. 2018 award happened in 2019 Jan, but it was raised and cleared in 2018.
Okay. So, and from there, where did you move on?
So I picked up my air marshal's rank when I was in CSD. So although the government had appointed me for 3 years, I could not serve for 3 years there because my rank came. So I moved to Nagpur, which is the maintenance command headquarters, and I became an air marshal in 2018. And feel very proud that I served there for 4 years in the three-star rank before retiring.
So, a lot of opportunities have come your way, going abroad, which again is something that a lot of officers they do look forward to कि भाई हमें कोई बाहर जाने का कौन सा मौका मिल सकता है. So we have some deputations, opportunities for deputations going abroad for various missions, for procurement. But logistics plays a very important role, as far as when you have these deals for various aircrafts or radars. So along with the operational staff, you have the technical as well as the logistics team which is going there. So what kind of opportunities exist in this field for the logistics officer?
Actually, today the atmosphere has become very, very nice for the future logistics officers because in addition to what you mentioned going to the embassies on postings, we also have these international logistics agreements that our country is entering into. For example, we have an international logistics agreement with the United States, we have a agreement with Australia, we have an agreement with Japan, we have an agreement with France. So what happens is these whenever we conduct exercises or whenever they are passing by our country and they need any kind of logistics support in terms of fuel, in terms of maintenance, in time, let's say there is a snag, what happens is we have an understanding that we'll help each other. So as part of that also there are a lot of travel opportunities, very good useful travel opportunities, and then we are participating in international exercises in various places. We go to Alaska frequently, we go to Singapore, we go to so many other places, South Africa. So what happens is when you go on these exercises, many a time there is one element of logistics that goes. So there is a lot of learning that happens during the exercises because exercises are like a simulation for war.
Yes.
So you get a feel, you get a flavor of what will happen in a operational scenario during war. What is the kind of urgency with which you have to pre-position spares, or what happens when there is a panic. So all these things are great learning experiences. And in addition to it, you also have these humanitarian and UN missions that come up. Like for quite some time, we used to have Congo missions, Sudan missions, and all that. So there would always be a logistics element that goes. In fact, I was for one of the Congo missions, and honestly speaking, the first 2 months when you prepare for the missions of United Nations, it is basically all logistics work because you're going to order the containers in which the saman has to go. You must plan how much of rations, how much of fuel, what kind of armament you're taking with you, how are you going to transport the whole thing, will it go by ship, will it go by air, you have to clothe the complete contingent. So the the success of a good UN mission, normally they go for about a period of 11 months. The success of a good UN mission depends on a lot on the logistics planning that happens before you go, so that everything is smooth over there. And then the operators, it could be the helicopter pilots, it could be the engineers, it could be the fighter controllers. They can have a free flow of job, ATC, for example. They can go about doing their work in an unhindered manner. The success of any kind of operations depends a lot on how good is the logistics planning before embarking upon a operations.